Hello and welcome to my first draw along. I hope it goes well, so wish me luck. What you'll need for this first one is a couple of pencils. Sometimes I use a regular pencil or drawing pencils, maybe an eraser of choice. It could be a vinyl block eraser or a mechanical eraser for that matter, if you are into that sort of thing. And a few pens. Could be a brush pen, it could be Sharpies, or if you're anything like me, just get your iPad and your trusty Apple Pencil. A few things before we start. Remember, this is a video, so if I'm going too fast, just push pause. Also, when I draw, I tend to lay out the basic shapes first in light pencil before I ink it in. So this drawing I'll show you will be done in 2 stages. So I guess let's get started. This is the child from the show The Mandalorian. And when I look at the picture to make it into more of my Kidlit style, I just keep the shapes really basic. So I start with drawing an ellipse and trying to capture his cheeks. After I draw the first ellipse, then I'll draw a more curved line outwards and stopping about the middle of the ellipse. By the way, this is all done in very light pencil. So there I indicated the chin, and now I'm just drawing some large triangles where I'm going to be putting the ears later on. When you get down to the body, I drew this curved line to indicate sort of the big collar that he has, and then draw some straight lines down to the bottom, making sort of a trapezoid shape. The 2 lines in the center indicate where his coat attaches. Then a curved line for where the shoulders and the arms are, and indication of his cuff, sort of done with a rectangle, and then some curvy lines for his fingers. Again, drawing really lightly until we come in with the black. Now get back to his head there. I like to indicate where the nose and the eyes are going to be lining up. Of course, he is the same species as Yoda, so he's going to have a little bit of a different proportions than a human. But generally speaking, his eyes will be little football shapes, very big, very dark, right there on the eye lines. And then some brows. They're not going to be like eyebrows or anything, just kind of where his brow is. And then a little sideways C for his nose, sideways C's for his mouth, little smile wrinkles there, and some curves under his eyes. Now, on this part, I went ahead and I've taken the drawing and I've lightened it even more so you can barely see it. In the end, it makes it easier to erase. And then I start laying in the ink work, I guess you could say, with the pen tool. And one of the great things in Procreate is that if you draw a shape or a line and you hold the pen down, don't lift it up, you will be given more of a vector line to work with, and the little edit shape at the top, you can actually, while it's there, take that line and fix it like you would in Illustrator. Okay, so I've traced over where his cheeks and his chin and his top, the top of his head. Here's that sideways C, the other one for his mouth. And again, the little wrinkles for his smile. And we'll go ahead and draw the football shapes for the eyes. And I'll show you here how I kind of give it the little shine that it has. Oh yes, the brow. Have to trace those. Okay, I think we should be getting back to the eyes. So I'm basically tracing the lines I drew in pencil. And here I am going to indicate, or I'm going to leave some white in the little football shapes, and I'm going to fill in the rest with black. So in Procreate, you could just drag and drop the color into the area you want filled, and it'll fill the area with whatever color it is, if the area is closed. Now I'll draw the wrinkle on his forehead. 2 curved lines and then 3 straight down. They should sort of tilt in opposite directions there. Give it a sense of roundness. And now the ears. Now I'm not following the triangles straight on like I drew them in pencil. I kind of wave them around just to make it look more organic. And then I added that line. But if you want to trace over the straight lines, you can do that too. And now for his thick collar, almost like a scarf type collar. What have I done here? Oh. Again, I could just trace the straight lines and the curve at the bottom, but I added a little bit of a flourish there. Those little curvy lines on either side instead of straight. Gives it a sense of, again, a little more organic feel to it. Same with the body. Instead of drawing straight down like we did with the pencil, I'm just going to curve it. Now you can't see his feet because he's sort of in a swaddle for most of the show. So every now and then his feet come out, but for the most part, he's kind of like Sweet Pea from the cartoons, if you can remember that. He's kind of wearing his onesie. Now the 2 straight lines where the coat buttons or fastens or however it does, I'm drawing the dashed lines as sort of, where the fabric was sewn. Again, remember, if things go too fast, guess what you got that you didn't have when you were sitting in my classroom? A pause button. Okay, so here's the curve of the shoulder, and then now I'm adding his cuffs. Again, instead of drawing the straight lines, I'm just curving them to give them more of a fabric, organic feel. That one went straight by accident. And here's the other line. Hands, you can draw them any way you want. I'm just drawing a couple of curved lines to indicate his forefinger and thumb. And if you think of it like a Lego figure, like how their hands are sort of making a letter C, then when I add that other curvy line right there, give it a sense of overlap and that he's got, his other fingers, Just a little detail here. He does have long fingernails, almost like claws, just like Yoda did. And this should be about it. So there you go. You have yourself the child from The Mandalorian.